Hey, 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 welcome back, everybody. How is everyone doing today? I hope your Monday is treating you well. Thank you very much to my early birdies, Jeremy and Lori, coming in here, hitting that like button as soon as they dropped in. Thank you so very much. Greatly appreciated. How are you folks doing today? Like I said, I hope you're having yourselves a wonderful Monday. Thank you so much for being here. As always, we got about 2 minutes and 25 seconds left to get our drinks, get our snacks, get our butts in the comfiest position so we can kick back, relax, unwind, and enjoy today's show. As you can see, I got up the green screen. Yay! I finally got it all set up again. It finally needed to be done, so we did it. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I had a rough night last night. I could not get to sleep, so it was like 8 o'clock this morning. I just couldn't get comfy. I was in the bed, I was tossing, I was turning, I was moving around left and right, just could not get comfy. Even my dog got ticked off, and she's like, fine, I'm out. And she actually went out of the bed and slept in one of her, out of the big bed, and she jumped into one of her dog beds, and she slept there for a while. So I didn't wake up till like an hour ago. Kinda, yeah, I didn't help my brother out or anything. He had to run around and do a couple things today. Like you said, he didn't need me, other than it would have been nice for conversation while he was driving around, so. Yee-hoo! We are back, though, back into the PowerWash Simulator. Been a while since we set it down, but they've got some new levels added to it. This one is the Mayor Mansion. I actually hadn't even opened the game up until just prior to stream here, so I didn't know that it was even a Mayor's Mansion. So I changed the name. I did have like Power Wash Procedure or something like that, or Clean and Proper, I can't remember. But changed it over to the Messy Mayor Mansion. And that's what we're going to be working on today, the Mayor's Mansion. So glad that they're updating the game. From what I heard, there has been a few updates to it for content. I think maybe we get different pressure washer heads and that, but I can't remember. It's been so long since I saw the patch notes for it. So, looking forward to this. Aggravation-free gaming. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Fingers and toes and anything else that can be crossed, including our eyes. Nah, you can't see it because the glasses are on. But I'm crossing them right now for you. Fingers, toes. All the good stuff. Nah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. 10 seconds. Woo! Can't wait to get back into this one. It's been so long. And it is such a very good game. Thank you very much to the developers for it. We've had lots of fun with it. Let's do it. Let's get the game on. And there we go. We know what we like to have some other music, so we'll do that while we're playing. And here it is. Clean the Mayor's Mansion. Mayor Jefferson the 8th. So this is on the Jefferson Mansion on Jefferson Avenue. Do you think they like the word Jeff? Dirt Finders, someone with too much time and egg on their hands, has seen fit to bombard my magnificent abode with ballistics most foul. Don't ask me why, as I'm a fair and noble mayor as this town has ever seen. As I'm sure you appreciate, security is at a premium right now, so I'm afraid I won't be allowing you onto my property. Instead, I provided you with a voucher for an extra long washer extension. It's for the cheapest one. I'm not made of money. One last thing, there might be a small element of graffiti on the gates. Please remove that as well while you're out there. Much obliged. From JJXIII. So Jefferson the 8th. So, looks like we get $350 for this one. Interesting. Alright, so let's do it. Start the job. Now, it's been a while. So, equip, rotate, pick up, place, walk, sprint, shift. Okay, raise lower tablets. 1, 2, 3. That's what we're looking for. Alright. Alright, so extra long extension available in the shop. Well, first of all, let's go over here and let's get these all cleaned up. So if we press 1. No, 2, no, 3. No. Okay, how do we change our pressure washer? I don't want the extensions. Aha, here it is. Power washer. Prime Vista 3000. Oh, and there's clothing now? Oh, this is cool. Standard yellow gloves. Cool. Alright, hold on. Let's go to... Where's the shop? Here it is. Power washers. Professional duty. Nothing there yet. So the Prime Vista 300 is the biggest one. Okay. Let's see if there's anything else down here. The extra long extension. We can buy this one. So that's what we're using is the PowerWash 3000. Anything else for that? Own it. We own it. We own that. Alright, we are good for that. Let's go to the next page. I think we're okay for cleaning liquids, but this is the clothing stuff. Let's find what this is all about. Orange, pink, PowerWash logo. Well, we have yellow ones on us. Oh, here we go. Oh, these are just skins. I see. These are skins to personalize the look of your washers. Cool. Very interesting. What else do we got here? So, no professional duties yet. Alright. Well, that's fine. We'll get out of here, and we'll start the clean. And you can't clean shadows, just to say. Just letting you know. Lloyd, Charlotte, how you folks doing? Happy Monday! And may your Monday not be a mess. May it be a good Monday for you folk. How's everyone doing? Alright, so let's get these up and down bars real quick. And then we'll do the side-to-side thing. Lurking and working. I know what that's like. No worries, Cloyd. No worries. Enjoy the work. Stay safe, though, bud. Stay safe. Don't get in trouble. In this day and age, don't get in trouble. Keep on cleaning. Clean, clean, clean. And was it R to switch? Aha! And let's see, did we get this section done now? Huh, it must be the whole section. Okay. Going to be a rainy Monday. Oh no! Actually, we have not too bad weather out here for once on a Monday. Got lucky. Okay, that's done. I don't know, did this one flash is done? Yes, it did, okay. Ah, this one is not finished. Oh, that's why. Lots of grime on this one. So we have this extra long extension. Don't know what we're going to need that for, because I mean, normally we've been able to do everything with ladders and that, and scaffolding. So is it going to be a thunder shower Monday, or is it just going to be a rainy Monday for you, Charlotte? Oh, look how clean we're getting over here. Looky, looky. Oh boy, oh boy. It's been a while since we played this. Can't remember how fast that we can go back and forth on these. Or the distancing and all that type stuff. Because remember there was a specific distance you could stand at a lot of these and would still get it clean? Colossal number of eggs, isn't it? Yeah, you definitely got egged, buddy. Somebody definitely egged you. Was it Halloween lately? So if it was Halloween, I can see how it happened. If it wasn't Halloween, it might mean that you aren't that great of a mayor. People are upset with your performances. Governor Stevens said he never seen such a sustained attack of eggs. There's over 100 of them launched over a period of just 15 minutes. Wow. Sounds like they They were prepared. They knew what they were coming to do. Going from 85 down to 60s daytimes high. Ooh, that's a little chilly. I would take that weather, though, myself right now. We're heading towards the indefinite winter months in Canada, which means we got frost and everything else already starting. It's kind of hard to see. There's a light reflection that was right up there. It was really hard to tell whether or not we're actually getting that clean. $29C down to $17C each. Yeah, I think our high today is 18 or 19C. So yeah, we're right around that temperature that you're at. And you're saying it's cooled down. I'm like, that's a heat wave. Welcome to Canada. Just me? Or I can't tell if that's got paint on the top of these dang things or not. Gotta look over top of the glasses just to be sure. But hey, as long as his money's green, we'll take it. You know, one graffiti that we haven't seen so far that I can remember is, anyway, for a good time call. I haven't seen any of that yet. Excuse me. How we got? How are we doing? Did we get all the ups and downs? I think so. Alright, let's do the left to rights. Alright. So I wonder if we have to do the fence first before we do the house. As you can see, the house has got just as many eggs on it as this fence does. But it doesn't look like it's got many paint splatters. Just looks like a ton of eggs. So it looks like they graffitied the fence and left the house for the eggs. For the egg tack. Yeah, this is Ohio, not Canada, man. Yeah, I know. It's cold here. Especially in the early hours, early hours, like 3 a.m. we're in the freezings. We got frost coming in already. Gardens are all out. 95% of the crops have been harvested and are in storage. So yeah, we're moving our way along into winter, which won't take too much longer. Our fall usually only lasts about 3 to 4 weeks, and then we hit winter. We'll have winter here for a few months. Yeah, that's not bad. It's only 6 months of the year. You get just over 3 months. Well, sometimes we get over 3 months of growing season, but that's about it. So we got to start all our plants early indoors in order to get them to full. The sheer variety of hue in the yolks. Well, the yolk's on you, folks. I'm cleaning it all up. Used to vacation near Lake Elliott. Yeah, I know how Canada is. Nice. I'm glad that you enjoy this one. I really enjoy this one too, Carrie. They've done a fantastic job with it. Gigi hasn't been griping and complaining while playing this game at all, I don't think. So we know it's good then. Ah, it's a good little one. It's weirdly and oddly satisfying. I was telling my brother about it the one day, and he was like, is there a simulator game that they haven't done yet? I said, I don't think so. I'm like, yep, there's even a lawn mowing simulator. He's like, well, that's a given. Fence railing says it's not finished. Ah. Where else? Okay, along here. Alright, that's done. Done. Oh. Fence cap says it's not done. Now it is. Yeah, it's a pretty fair-sized fence that you got here, Mr. Mayor. And how much of the taxpayers' money went to pay for that? Just saying, just saying. Yeah, I haven't heard when that next update is scheduled. If it's going to be anytime soon or what. Mind you, I haven't been totally keeping up with the ins and outs of this particular title. I've just been playing it and enjoying it whenever we get the opportunity to. This must be the actual gate for the vehicles. The gate's pretty big. You gotta like it when the paint just blows right off. I remember at the very beginning when we first started off how long we would have to sit there and take to wear off the paint. I like this 3000 power washer. Nice little toy. Tool. Sorry, tool. Not a toy. It's a tool. We're making money with it. Gotta be a tool, not a toy. Autocorrect. Yeah, you gotta love those things. R, that's what it was. How did I miss that one? Inside, oh well. Must have been the angle I was spraying at. Well, that was quick and easy. Gotta like those ones. Man, there is a lot of egg and graffiti on these things. Wow. Trying to get these little ones here is a pain in the butt. There we go. Wow. That is a lot of eggs on that house. Wow, 100 eggs within 15 minutes, so whoever did it was really working their arm, that's for sure. Get a skin for your washer. I'm thinking about it, but I kind of want to wait for the heavy-duty professional washer that's going to be coming out with the game. I wouldn't mind putting the skins on that. So I don't know exactly how the balancing of money's going to be in here. So I don't really kind of want to spend too much, if you know what I mean. I kind of want to wait until the professional washer comes out, skin it all up, you know, have all the different attachments to it and that, and then once that's done, then I can go back and start doing all the lesser powerful sprayers. At least that's what my brain was thinking anyway. Autocorrect is right, it is Charlotte. We don't... We don't need no autocorrect around here. I don't know about you folks, but my thumbs are so big that it bypasses autocorrect anyway. It always puts it in wrong. Big thumbs, warm heart, right? And we go through, clean up the messy mess. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go through this gate then. How do we get inside this place? So this fence post ain't clean. Why not? That's why. Now you let me through? Am I missing something, folks? I see no way of getting into here. You have to arrange it? Ah, thank you, Armikian. Alright, well, that being the case, then I have to go over to my extra long extension. Great. Give me the round one. Alright, this I'm not a fan of. Not a fan of this at all. This is a little ridiculous. And try and extend out gameplay time by putting up a soft block? Huh. Now, developers, you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time. I know exactly what you're doing here, and it's not necessary. Open the damn gate and let people in. This is not a way to show off the reason why you need to have this extra long extension. Sorry. If you were to do something like that, I would appreciate you put a little bit more thought into it. Just saying. Just saying. Meat! How you doing, Meat? Half just came out of the second GG, so you're playing the recent update? Nice. Nice. I knew it wasn't all that long ago, but I knew that there was an update at some point in time. That I hadn't done yet. Yeah, see, this feels forced to me. Like, oh, hey, we gotta figure out a way that we can, you know, make the people use this extra long extension once they get it. And, you know, like if they've already gone through the game like we have. And this is... I'd say that they could have done a lot better. I think they could have done something else. What it is, I don't know, but this is kind of weak. Kind of weak, if you ask me. What you guys doing this week? Yeah, you got big plans to get something done? You going to any parties? You guys gonna go see any movies or, you know, any of those types of things? I know that in some areas are under lockdown, but there's quite a few others that aren't. So, if you're lucky enough to be in one of those zones, what you got planned for the week? I'm going to be hanging out with you guys. I just want to know where you're all going to be. No. I worry about you guys. No. Well, I do, but at the same time. Is it 23 in Ontario right now, Rascal? Nice. Welcome back, buddy. Hold on. Let me do this. It's 17 degrees Celsius currently right now. I don't know. Yeah, when I brought that up, can you folks see that? No, you can't. You folks can't see that. All right. I got one of them there weather report things that I can bring up on my PC. With just a quick push of a button. I love macros. Can I flip over and get this one? Yes. Should be able to get all this with this. I was about to wash the dirt over here. I thought this dirt was egg. Well, the yolk's on me on that one. Picking up Death Standing cut on Friday, but for movies, waiting on James Bond and Dune as well as Vernon 2. Nice. I am so waiting for Dune. What an amazing story. You gotta give it to all the movies and to any series that's ever been done. They've been very enjoyable, at least for me anyway. Now, I am not a movie guru by any means. Do not take my advice when it comes to movies, because, I mean, I might watch... Well, I'm trying to get down to the point where I'm watching one movie a week. But, I mean, I went over 15 years without watching TV at all, period. I've missed, how did my mom put it? Yeah, you missed a lot, didn't miss much. Like, okay, Ma. Interesting way to look at it. Missed a lot, but didn't miss much. Okay. In my family, my mom is really the only one who enjoys the video-style entertainments. I'm big on video games, my brother is big on video games, and my two sisters have always been about books. They were definite bookworms. Yeah, I mean, I could see them both, between the two of them, reading, you know, a very large library size worth of books over the years. Dune is only half of the book. Yeah, it's very true. Yeah, they could let you into the yard and not giving you the ladder. Exactly. The extra long extension could get the underside of the porch roof. Exactly. You got it. Nice meat. Nice. Very nice. Now, I do hope that you are very careful. Remember, it's not your driving that you have to worry about. It's other people looking out for you. They don't have a tendency to see motorcycles. I definitely know they don't have a tendency to see bicycles. So definitely, please make sure that you wear as much safety protection stuff as you can, as well as high visibility stuff, dude. We don't want to hear, you know, you coming back to us and saying, yeah, guys, I'm in the hospital. I got rear-ended. That would hurt all our feelings there, meat. Definitely. So please be as careful as humanly possible. In 1 second, I gotta blow my schnauzer. Tell you, my nose has got more drips than this power washer. Huh, okay. I didn't think we would have gotten that much done so far, but alright. Yeah, trying to shoot between these bars. Like I said, it's too forced. It feels too forced. Now, then again, coming from a background of being in the world of AAA video games and such, I kind of have a biased view. So when I see things like this, to me, it's just like, oh yeah, I got to remember half the time that a lot of these developers that work on these games, they don't have the experience of, you know, learning over time like the AAA studios have done since like the early 80s and such, right? So Luke, thank you very much, meat. Yeah, man, we want to make sure that, you know, that you're safe, on the road. High visibility. You know, I mean, as much as I love electrical vehicles, man, I do not recommend an electric motorbike. I can't. They are way too quiet. I am a very firm believer that loud pipes save lives when it comes to motorbikes. Honestly, you know, if you can get yourself, you know, within the legal limit of the noise on a motorcycle, I say do it. I'm definitely just, you know, I've had my motorcycle license and that. I've, you know, ridden bikes before. I had my own Honda Swift there for many years. So no, definitely, loud pipes, man. Stay away from the electric bikes. That live wire looks beautiful, and it's just that nobody hears them, nobody sees them, and with the stats being that, you know, so many more accidents occur to those who are on electric bikes, like electric motorbikes, than there are for combustion engines. I say go with a combustion engine one every day. I know it sounds awful to the environment, etc., but yeah, it just saves lives. You know, until we have all the vehicles in the world with some sort of, you know, vehicle detection system on them to warn other drivers, it's scary as hell riding a bike out there. At least in my area, anyway. At least in Canada, period. What are we missing on this garage wall? Over here, maybe? Alright. Yep. You just can't hear them, right? And just think, if you're on a motorbike, it's 3 times as bad. They can't hear you, you can't hear them. Alright. What are we missing? Alright, that's what this is for. I gotta do a platform, a roof, and a roof pediment. Oh, that's a platform over here, okay. Alright, what else we got? A roof. Ah. Okay, and what's the next one? Stair ornaments. Okay. Ah, this thing. To do wall bases times 2, a wall pillar, and a window. Alright, let's see. Column. Column. Uh-huh. How are you supposed to hit these things? I'm not seeing... Okay, that's the wall pillar done. Okay. Window, window. Ah, this window. I'm just not seeing anywhere where I got paint on that dang thing. Yeah, there's no ladder, Mickey, and I wish there was. It's multiple things. Always drive defensively. Don't be like the two-wheel tears around here. It says speed limit 70. Don't do 100 weaving through between cars. As far as I know, the only place in North America that actually allows lane splitting is California. I think that's the only place that allows lane splitting. I have not heard of anywhere else in the world would actually allow lane splitting. Okay, I see these 2 wall bases, yet I can't get them clean to save my life. Why is that? Like, the wall base isn't even bringing down dirt. Has anybody else seen this problem? Platform, stairs, wall base, yeah. And it says it's just full of junk, and I mean, I'm going back and forth, back and forth. Let's give it a Multi-clean, nope, that didn't do anything. Alright, if we go over here to this wall base. Nothing's happening. Alright, that one's done. Oh, yeah. Now I see what you're saying there, Chloe. Gotcha. Doing the bob and weave. Doing that bob and weave thing. Yeah, there's a lot of kids who do that. I don't understand that. They do it on their pedal bikes and that too. It's like, are you bloody crazy? Are you trying to get yourself killed? You know, and if they do something really stupid, they just kind of do this weird little, like, oh, my bad. It's like, no, not your bad, you're stupid. Nice, Robin. Yeah, the extended one. That's right, I got it on. That's what you can see there at the bottom. Oh, no. I'm in the way of it. Hold on. There you go, as you can see with the E there in the bottom left here, right where my me was, so you can see that it is the extra long extension. Hey, come on, give me that, and stand back up. What is it? C? No. Shift? No. Crouch? No. Alright, how do we stand up again? Z, C, Oh, it's control. Okay. There we go. My God, that was a pain in the butt to get that. All right, let's escape. And yeah, you can jump as well. The end is always the toughest. Yeah, ain't that the truth? We've definitely had some fun through that one. Dirt Finder, I need your assistance at the mansion as a matter of the greatest urgency. Colossal number of eggs, isn't it? Governor Stevens said there's never seen such a sustained egg attack of eggs. There's over 100 of them launched over a period of 15 minutes. The sheer variety of hues of the yolks, from a rich ochre to almost a lemon yellow. Quite mesmerizing, set against my pure white alabaster pillars. I'm sure you know that my old Ulysses, the mayoral cat, is still missing. We've all been frantic with worry. Apparently the other people from the town have reported missing cats too. It was the same when I started wearing chinos. Well, many thanks for your work, Dirt Finder. That's more like the kind of magnificent mansion yard you'd conclude a multi-million-pound deal inside, is it not? Much obliged. From Jeff Jefferson VIII. Okay, so many thanks for your work, Dirt Finder. There's more like the kind of magnificent mansion you conclude in multi-million... Okay, alright. Level complete. Next. Ooh, clean the carousel. We're working on it. Aha, the amusement park. That's this one, I'm guessing. Psst, Power Washer. I've just joined the traveling carnival, pitching up at the recreation ground. You may have seen us. Purchased a beautiful classic carousel, but I'm worried about being outgunned by the owners of the bigger rides. It's pretty filthy. I was going to clean it myself, but then I thought, what would happen if I gave her a deep clean and really made her pop? Who'd want to slowly slide down a grubby helter-skelter when you can waltz around a pristine carousel, right? Make her ping and we'll both clean up. You'll arrive in a plain van, right? Don't want the competition to get the same idea. Perfect. All right, so here we go. Let's work on it. Oh, just to let you know, your cap box is stuck on there, Robin. If just in case you hadn't catched it. Catched it? Caught it. Well, since we got music in this one, we will kill my music for the moment. We're going to drop off the extension. Go over to Mr. Yeller. Alright, we can do that. That's even better. Alright, back to the music. This is actually... I like this. This is pretty cool. There's going to be a lot of nooks and crannies on this one. We'll just get the front surface of these steps done here. We'll just go around twice, get her done. I'm doing really good, Luke. I had a bugger of a time getting to sleep last night. I could not get comfortable, dude. No matter what I tried. I mean, I went to bed at like 2 o'clock in the morning, something like that. And yeah, I didn't pass out until 8 a.m. this morning. I didn't get up until 2:30 p.m. my time. And that was with multiple wake-ups in between. Just, I could not get comfortable for some reason. I don't know. I'm usually pretty good at being able to lay there for long enough, not move, and have my body just kind of like numb itself out. But just could not get that to happen last night whatsoever. Last night and this morning, I should say. Little Mac, how you doing, buddy? You can ride the ride, GG. Ooh, you know, we'll be doing that in a minute then. We'll be getting that on. We'll be getting our carousel on, you betcha. Definitely. We can do it. We'll do it. That's a good idea. Let's get her down to at least 99% clean before, well, not at least. Let's get us closer to fully clean so we can really enjoy the shine when we go for a ride, shall we? I gotta back up a little bit. You guys hear the music all right? Just want to make sure. Should be just barely in the background. Lower than me. Oh, got yourself a new phone. Nice, nice. I actually went and I have an iPhone 6 Plus. The Canadian version of iPhone 6 Plus. It's not the 6S, it's the 6 Plus. It's a Canadian version, which turned out to be the American version of the 6S later, but it's called the 6 Plus. Anyway. So, yeah, I got the 6 Plus. I've had it for 6 years, and I just had to get a new battery in it. I was going to go get a new phone, but they're out to bloody lunch on the prices. I'm sorry, but they want me to pay a minimum of $80 a month for the plans. That's if you want to buy a new phone with Bell or Telus or anybody here in Canada. The smallest plan that they're going to give you is $80 a month with more data than you're ever going to need. Plus, then they want you to pay an extra $35 a month minimum for just an iPhone 12. That's not for the iPhone 12 Pro or Max, none of that. I mean, you start looking up at $100 extra a month just to have the phone, and then they're like, oh, and that's only for 2 years. You got to hand the phone in to us. It's like, you know what, lady? If I could right now, I would walk into your office, drop my drawers right in front of you, and say, pucker up. Because that is just highway robbery for the actual price of these phones, considering now for the last 3 years that the only thing that has changed in any of the technology in these phones are the main chip. Everything else now they use to recycle the phones, and they only update the screen size, the housings, and the chip that goes inside. That is it. They are robbing the public blind, and I won't do it. I will not do it. All these new phones like that are like that, and kiss my ass. Forget it. I will not pay them exorbitant extortion amounts of money for a phone that is now cheaper to make today than it was to make in 2010. Sorry, it don't work like that. You know, Apple, I don't know who you're trying to fool. I mean, Apple, Samsung, all these guys. I don't know who they're trying to fool. You know, like, I don't understand how or why they think that, you know, there aren't going to be people out there who are smart enough to figure this stuff out and go, But yeah, it truly is cheaper now for these companies to build these phones because they've built up enough of the recycled parts, because they don't need to change all the wirings and everything else in there. You know, like it's absolutely sad and ridiculous what they can get away with nowadays. Trying to pull the wool over the public's eyes. And you know what? I can see what you mean, how this one's going to be difficult to clean. Definitely. All right, well, we know what we can do then. Get 99.9999999% of it cleaned up, and then you go through with the multi-purpose cleaner and just grab the little dots that are left. It's the easiest way to do it. Why overwork yourself when you don't have to? I can send you one cheaper than that, man. Yeah, I know. Isn't it ridiculous, Luke? It is absolutely ridiculous. It's like, go to the Bell website. Check it out for yourself. It is just unbelievable what they're charging for it. Because right now, my phone, this one here, I bought it outright. $570. I found the receipt. $570 Canadian to get this iPhone 6. I bought it outright. I did not take a contract. I pay $35 a month for unlimited calling in Canada, 50 cents a minute to the States if I got a call down there, and I get 100 megabytes of data. But I don't use data when I go out. If I'm going to go out and I'm going to go somewhere, I just download a television series on my Netflix or something, and then I just watch that. I don't need data unless I'm going on like a vacation someplace that I don't know where I'm going to be driving, so all I need for is just data for my Google Maps. Yeah, I'm just so surprised at the prices. How's the Canadian vote going? I actually don't have the numbers up or anything else right now. As soon as I'm done my stream, I'll be going out to my. It's only like 7 blocks away, 8 blocks away, or whatever it is for my local polling station. So I'll be going there. I got my ID. I got everything. It's all on my kitchen table. The card and everything else that I need to get in. So registry, that stuff. So yeah, I'll be doing that after stream tonight. Going and get my vote on. Last time I checked, though, it was pretty tight between the Liberals and the Conservatives. It was pretty close. It was like a like not even a 1%. Like there was about a 1% difference between the two. So we'll see how that goes. But with a lot of the special ballots and everything else, I really don't see a true number popping up for the next probably week to 10 days. We can get a good preliminary, but I mean, unless it's completely a blowout, they're going to have to really hold off until all the late votes and everything else get put in there, or the mail-in ballots and all that. From those who live way the heck up in the northwest and don't have a polling station to go to. Y'all are in the same boat, gotcha. It's sinking. Well, as long as you brought a life jacket, you're good to go, right? But yeah, no, I'm glad you got yourself a new phone there, Little Mac. I just hope you did not get hosed on the pricings of them, because yeah, it's cheaper now to make a phone than it's ever been. Yeah. Yep, when Samsung and Apple and all them can boast billions and billions of profits per quarter, you know that they ain't doing it for the public. They're only doing everything for themselves. Make more money, make more money, make more money. I mean, but who doesn't like money? I mean, that's the world that we live in. Everything's all about money, 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 money. He who has the, not just he, ye who has the money has the ability to make more money. It takes money to make money in this world. You have a good idea, somebody's just going to rip you off of it in no time. Like the poor guy who came up with the, those garden hoses that you see all the time now, the collapsible ones, they just shrink right up. Yeah, the guy who invented that started up his company, got the patent and everything else put on it. Another company came around 4 months after he'd gotten his product just barely on the market. They came up, they just slightly tweaked a little bit of how that weave works to make it shrink. And then they just went and flooded the market. They made so many of them. They made them so bloody cheap that he ended up losing his company. Like I said, he didn't even make $1 million out of it before the competition just came in from China, just copied it and made it to, and just tweaked enough that didn't do a patent infringement, and they made so many of them that they could sell them for cheaper than what he did. The free global economy, yep. Mm-hmm. Do they still have a chip shortage? Oh yeah, definitely. There's definitely a chip shortage going on. There was a chip shortage before all the COVIDs and everything else came through, for sure. There was just there's not enough manufacturers. There's only like, I think it's like 5 manufacturers that make like the chips, and well, there was a shortage beforehand, and then the double plus bad cold came through, and that was it. It really got bad. I mean, you have any idea how many cars there are in, what was it, Detroit and a whole bunch of different places over in Michigan where there are parkades that have been rented by the big automotive industry folks where they have partially completed cars in them because they're waiting for all these extra parts to come through. So these cars are pretty much ready to go, except for they need electronics. So they can't sell all these cars that they've made. And there's thousands and thousands and thousands of them. So at some point here, folks, ICE cars, internal combustion engine cars, will be coming cheaper pretty soon. They're going to have to in order to save their buckets. They got to sell them all because, 2020 and 2021 models, I mean, there's 2020 models that are out there that don't have parts for them yet. And so these cars have been sitting in these parking lots for, over a year now. Nothing can be done. Nothing. So those will be going on for cheap. Well, me, I don't know if I can agree with that statement. Only because, A, yes, I do have an iPhone. B, I'm not attached to just my iPhone. I mean, a phone's a phone as far as I'm concerned. But my battery, 6 Plus, lasted me 6 years of daily heavy usage. It's all about how you charge. It's all about how you charge. Don't let your battery drop below 20%. There's no need to charge it above 80%. And it lasted me for 6 years. No, I don't want to change the extension. I was thinking, since we're so close to the ground doing the ground stuff, we might as well change the extensions, but really there's no need to. Are you kidding me? All this ugly grime that wants to stay on gets stuck. You'd think it would be where people sit, not on their horse's legs. Sorry. Yeah. They're putting heavy grease stains. Like, here, I'll show you. Like right here. Right here. Why is this spot a hard spot to clean? There is no reason that it would have worn in grime. On the seat? Hell yeah! On the cheek of a horse? Hell no! Oh my god! Like, really? Really? Just saying. Just saying. Something to think about, Here's a little common sense. The areas that get sat on, that get used the most in that would be the one where you want to have the worked in grime. But like, the charge goes so fast, the cold kills the battery. Dude, I live in Canada. It's always cold here. 6 months of the year we have you have below 0 temperatures for over 6 months a year here. My phone battery lasts just fine going out to work when I was working in the oil field, dude. Never had an issue with any of that. Yeah, but once again, if anybody does have any of these smartphones or anything else, I definitely recommend paying a little bit of money, $5-7, whatever it is that it costs. Get yourself a really good battery management app. So that way, You can plug your phone in all the time, 100 hours in a row, straight on through. Your battery management app will make sure that it doesn't charge until it hits 20% and it stops charging at 80%. And you will get an amazing life cycle out of those batteries. That has been my experience so far. Now, these things aren't anatomical, are they? Okay, good. Didn't want to get myself into trouble with the YouTubes. Because, I mean, come on. When these guys who are veterinarians are going out there and they are, you know, cleaning horses' hooves or cow hooves and everything else, and these guys are getting nailed for gross and disturbing content, yeah, I'm pretty sure an anatomical unicorn on a carousel would have clipped the YouTube's bad boy button. This one's done? Nice, okay. Stand up. Stand up. I'm hitting control as much as I can. There we go. Was I stuck under a horse or something, maybe? Shut up. Alright, let's get this area cleaned up. Let's do the floors, and then we'll come back and worry about these horses. These horses are going to be a pain in the butt from the sounds of it. Just so many nooks and crannies and so many different areas that we got to hit. We'll get the majority clean, though. It's just your luck with the batteries, then. And batteries aren't that bad to replace. I mean, when I went and got mine replaced, it cost me, I think it was like $63. So yeah, $60 for total parts, $3 GST, 63 bucks. Oh, I'd show you my invoice here, but yeah, it's got all my personal information on it. But yeah, this is the receipt for my battery right here. So 60 bucks is a lot better than $1,597 for a brand new phone purchased outright. Or $2,300 over, or no, if I figured it out, it was almost $3,100 for the phone if I were to get it on their plan, not put any down payment downs or anything like that. And I just laughed as I walked out. I was like, I'm sorry, but this phone does not even have that much gold into it. The phone itself probably has parts in it from an iPhone 5 that they've recycled in. And yeah, the phone's supposed to be cheaper, folks. It's not supposed to get more expensive over time. It's supposed to get cheaper. And Samsung and iPhone are just playing a game, trying to see how long it takes before the public screams at them, and then they're forced to change. But too many people just see the new bling, 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 and they don't take their time to educate themselves on it. Keeping up with the Joneses, gotta have the newest and greatest. My phone still takes pictures. Sorry. If an alien were to drop down in a UFO tomorrow, my phone's going to be just as capable of taking the video as your brand new phone will be. But, you know, I paid, you know, say $600, and, you know, by the time things are all said and done for my phone over 6 years, and you're going to pay $3,000. Enjoy. Yeah, it was funny. My ex's boss, when I told him that too, he's like, "Oh yeah, look at this! I got the brand new Galaxy, whatever it was back then." And I just looked at him like, "How much did you pay for that thing?" "Oh, I only paid $13.90." No, that's what they said you paid on paper. Did you take a contract or did you buy it outright? "Well, of course I took the contract. Who'd be silly not to?" I'm like, you. He'd be silly to take it. Sat him down, walked through the numbers with it on him and everything else, and he was like, holy Jesus, I'm never ever going on a contract ever again. I'm like, yeah, smart move. Don't do it. Buy your phone outright for the cheapest. But right now, they're just asking way too much for these phones. Your guys' dollar is valued a little bit differently. When it works out, they're all around the same, Luke. They're all around the same values in the end. Yes, sir. It works out. Yep. No, these companies, they gotta... They say, like, oh, well, our investors, they expect us to turn a profit every year over and over and over again, you know? It's like, yeah, but each one of your investors doesn't need to earn $1 million every year over and over and over again, and then try to get, well, we made $1 million last year. I want to make 5 this year. Like, what? Please check your job planner as a job of matter emergency. Okay. We'll check it when we're done this one. You bet you we'll see what our job planner says. I ain't going to do a job halfway and leave it because somebody else says it's an urgency. Sorry, customer service dictates that I take care of my customers fully first. Wrong button. That's the one I want to keep. Whoops. Hate that when I accidentally roll over that. Nice, Rascal. Yep, I will be doing that right after my stream here. So, brother and I are going to go out. We're going to go do the vote thing. Then we're going to come home. We're going to cook up some steaks, and we're just going to hang out. And he rented a movie. What the heck is it? The newest Mortal Kombat movie. So, that's what I get to watch tonight. Last night I watched the, well, it's not brand new, but it's the newest Men in Black one, the Men in Black International, with Chris Hemsworth and... Uh-oh. Oh, man, I can't remember the actress's name. How rude of me. Ah! She did a better job than Chris Hemsworth in the movie. At least in my opinion. Oh, I can't remember her name. But yeah, she did fantastic. I quite enjoyed it. It was worth watching. I'll definitely say that Men in Black International was worth watching. I've always liked that franchise. It's not too much over the top. Just the right amount of fun, you know what I mean. How is this not clean? What am I missing? Oh, there we go. Oh, God, yeah. You and me both, meat. Bike thieves can go to hell. But there are now some really good bike locks that can't be burnt off, can't be frozen off, can't be cut off, like using bolt cutters. There's anti-grinding wheel ones because they wrap them in like titanium, then they do a Kevlar, then they do another coating of something, another coating of something, another coating. You know, that way it goes through all the different ones. Problem is, though, if you lose your key, you're hooked. You're never getting your bike off. And thieves are now just going, they're just all coming in with either like these little portable plasma cutters and stuff, and just cutting the post that you attach your bike to anyway. Anybody else seeing where I'm missing on this one pole? Oh. I'll have to come back to that one and figure it out in a bit. I'm just not seeing where... Oh, apparently there. Okay. This panel's done. Pole trim's done. This one's not. Okay. Trim frame. It's a steak day. You had steak today? Nice. Emma Thompson. Thank you, Luke. Thank you very much. She deserves the credit for what she did in that movie. I think she did a fantastic job. Quite honestly, I think she did an amazing job. No, I really enjoyed her performance in that. She did it fantastic. The talking beard got me. I snorted some Dr. Pepper at the time. That went out. When that creature pulled off his face and it was like... Yes, that's right. Thank you very much, Luke. So yes, now that I've watched that movie, I'll be watching, like I said, the oh, what the heck is the name of it there tonight with my brother? Mortal Kombat. Yeah, well, yeah, there's tons of other ladies that are in there. The one boss agent for the New York office. She's a fantastic actress as well. Can't remember her name. I'm trying to get used to remembering everybody's names. Now, the only thing that I do not want ever to see happen with the Men in Black series is have Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson in it. I mean... It's just not a movie series part that I would enjoy his style of acting in at all, if you know what I mean. And don't get me wrong, you know, he's got his acting parts. He does very well. I've seen that. Oh, what was it there? He had a beef with the guy for a while. Vin Diesel. What was this series show that he did with those? Fast and Furious. The newest one there with Jason Statham, or not newest, but the one that he did with Jason Statham and that. He didn't do bad in that. You know, that's his style of role of movies. I don't know, like the Tooth Fairy and stuff like that. I just didn't really think that he should be placed into. Yeah, Tessa Thompson, yep. It's all cleaned up. Alright, maybe it's time we put on that extension. That big boy extension. That way we can stand in one spot and hit farther. Yeah, Natasha Kulzak, yep. Yeah, I'd agree with you. They'd be the most important ones on there, yep. Center platform. Center pole base. Where are we missing something on the center pole? Ah, here we go. No? Hip flip. Change the extension off. Do the crouch thing. Alright. Aha! I tried to get you. Nice. There you go. Okay. Back up here. Hey, Sherry, how you doing? Almost done watching your bonus footage. Almost done. I was having a hard time sleep last night. I ended up watching a few extra YouTube videos. Yeah, that underground takes a long time to clear out, doesn't it? For being late, you get 5 seconds of timeout. Well, it wasn't to put me to sleep, it was to catch up on videos I hadn't seen yet. What are you talking about? If I would have said it would have put me to sleep, then I mean, you know, if I need something to put me to sleep, I'd watch one of my own videos. You know, I am the sleep coach from what I'm being told by everyone. That's okay, though. I embrace it. I do. I do. Man, I was checking back the one video that we were talking about, you know, how deep my voice is, and so when I just talk normally, when I was doing my normal everyday voice, this is my normal everyday voice, I forgot that my mixer, my Go XLR, I actually have the bass turned down to -8. Like, it's as low as you can get it, because just the way my voice is. For years and years and years. Ugh. Just can't whisper. If I whisper, doesn't matter. Everybody hears it. Because when I whisper, this is how quiet I am. I try to be soft-spoken as best as I can. But the depthness just seems to go farther. It drives me nuts. Two weeks ago, I went to my local fast food place and forgot lock the bike, and someone just takes the bike, and I saw that and I run fast to get my bike back, and I got my bike back in 20 minutes. Help from friends. Nice. And your mom too, eh? She just can't whisper properly? Properly or quietly? Like, like, is it just because their voice carries, or her voice carries as much? I think that's one thing I'm going to have to learn throughout all my entire life here with Kiddo, is I'm going to have to remember that, you know, if we're talking gifts or things like that, surprises for him, I got to do it when he's just not around, period. Just because my voice carries so much that, you know, even if he's in the kitchen and we're talking in whispers in the bedroom, yeah, he would definitely be able to hear it. Okay, we get that cleaned up. Nice. Alright. Like I said, we're just going to get the majority of things clean as best as we can. If we come across those hard to work out spots, we'll come back and grab those afterwards. But for now, we just want to grab the majority of it. This way, by doing that, I can then figure out, or I can use less amount of the PowerWash cleaners and stuff. Right now it's on metal cleaner. I don't know why. It should be on multi-purpose. Oh, gotcha. The hard of hearing gotcha. Now that could be my some of my issue as well now, from working all those years next to a machine that went bang, 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 bang. At a metal stud manufacturing plant, but that'd be about it. Other than that, I know it's the deepness of my voice because of college. Yeah. Yep. And people 2 dorm rooms down can hear exactly what you said when you whispered. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. Here, I don't know a single shop that lets you bring your bike in. Not at least, like, not in this city anyway. I don't know about Canada overall, but in Calgary, I don't know of a single place that lets you do it. There's this one place, they used to have, oh, what do you call it? Bike couriers that would deliver donaires and stuff. So they would, it was a sense of pride for the company. They would hire students because their business hours were from, like, I don't know, I can't remember, it was like 4:30 to like 10:30 at night or something like that. So they hired students to ride their pedal bikes because they only serviced a small area. They would only deliveries in a small area. So they had kids on these pedal bikes that used to do it. And even they had to lock their bikes up out front. Now, mind you, they did have a really nice bike rack, and there was always people that were around to, prevent anybody, any yahoo coming over with a grinder to try to take them. But it is unfortunate that that company is closed their doors now. They're no longer around. Yeah, no worries, Sherry. As long as you got something that you can use to have yourself some fun with, who cares what it looks like? I'm a huge advocate for the use of electrical bikes on pathways and such. I say don't punish the actual type of bike. I say punish the misuse of any bikes. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody's doing 28 mile an hour in a 15 mile an hour zone, then they deserve a ticket. If they get busted 3 times for doing that within a year, say, or whatever, 5 years, then the bike gets confiscated and impounded. I've got no issues with that. Punish the deed, not the breed. Peacock blue. Nice. I mean, like, I'm a big fan of people getting out and enjoying the weather when they can. And that's coming from somebody who lives in Canada and can only be outside really 4 months of the year without being in a parka. And you're right. This particular level here is a doozy. It's got a lot to do. I like it. Unfortunately, as we were winding through Willow Creek, we encountered a group of monks walking against the traffic, and I pressed the accelerator instead of the brake. Oh no! Oops! Those poor monks. Meet Jeet Kune Do instructor always says, in an emergency, hit the nearest thing as hard as you can. What? Okay. Well, that's one martial arts instructor I don't want to have as mine. Thank you. The best defense is to be a properly prepared defense. I mean, that almost sounds like a hit first, ask questions later kind of thing. I ain't down with that. That ceiling panel's done. Why is this one not done? Oh. Makes some sense. Do I watch any sports? If I go over to other people's houses while we're doing a barbecue, yep. Otherwise, not so much. I'm a big fan of sports, like, you know, going out and playing them, but as for watching them, not so much. Never been a big person on spectation. I've been a big person on participation. I think everybody needs to enjoy something that, you know, was within their means of capability, whether it be from, say, baseball to badminton. Whatever it is you enjoy, go enjoy it. Don't let anybody tell you what you can and can't enjoy. Okay, these... I just can't tell if those are all finished or not, so... Let's go around and see if we can get the center edge trim cleaned. See what we're missing on the center edge. Nothing now, okay. Crusting trims, okay. I wonder if this crusting trim is all the same as well. We'll go through it too. Which one are we at? Are we at the clean horse? Yeah, we're at the clean horse, okay. That's my marker of where I've been and haven't been in here. I'm guessing that a lot of it's going to be from on the outside, maybe. That's not the crusting trim, is it? Nope. Must be one spot that I'm missing, or it's got to be on the outside. I'm guessing it's on the outside. The only time I like sports is when there's hot girls, but I'm sorry, that's it for me. Hey, to each their own, man. To each their own. Okay, why is the rod not done? Ah. I'm just not seeing what else needs to be cleaned on this dang thing. Anybody else? Hold on, let's turn on the glitz. Glam. Tab, duck down. Not enough space in between these horses. Yeah, I'm not seeing any more yellow on that horse rod. Sorry. Alright, are we done? Let's take a look at the tops. Okay. other tops? Yep. Let's get the interior this as clean as possible. It's already 2 o'clock in the morning. I need to go scoop. I got school tomorrow. Oh, nice. Thank you, Meat. Thank you, Luke. When I was younger, I did watch hockey, but I think pretty much every Canadian kid does that at one point. Okay. How about we go now to the top? And yeah. Yep. Just so much just worn in, just pressed in grime dirt on this thing in areas that shouldn't be. I don't understand that personally. Alright, let's get the extension. Okay, so you're gonna be like that, are you? Alright, the hell is this? I know I saw it somewhere around here. Hey, there we go. Night, Meat. Have a good night. Hey, thank you. Yeah, you're not a proper Canadian if you don't watch hockey when you're a kid. I mean, I played a ton of street hockey when I was younger. I mean, I played a ton of street hockey. And I did watch when the Calgary Flames won their the Stanley Cup in, like, what was that, the 80s? Mid-80s, sometime around then. But really, that's, yeah, I haven't watched sports in a lot of years. My brother, still to this day, enjoys watching the F1 races and stuff like that. Not me, not so much. All right. I'm wondering if they're counting the back of this thing too. I have no idea. Wow, yep. Hold on. Aha! The heck with that. Let's go this way, switch over this, do the flip. Yeah, I gotta say this. They gave us lots to do on this one. Question, why is this spot right here? Why is it worn in hard grime grease? What was up here that took its time to press that grease into the top of this carousel? Just saying. I mean, yeah, just saying. Why? Why would you put hard to clean grease up here where nobody's going to be working it in? You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't make any sense. Yeah, I said we'll come back and grab all the hard spots later. When they fold it up? No, they don't fold these up. That's the thing, they don't fold these up. They come apart in quarter sections, and then they just put them on the truck that way, or the train cart. But I mean, this is far from the actual, like, what an actual carousel. You know, they wouldn't have put it together, you know, in the way that a carousel in real life is put together, right? So. Okay, so this one I could see because when they got to put the top on, the guy kind of moving his hands around, putting the top onto it. So there could be some hard grease on here, but it's almost like they're putting hard grease on just to give you hard grease remover type thing. You know what I mean? Like to force you to use some of that. It just doesn't seem to be in the proper areas that I could think of for, common sense wise. But then again, that's the way me thinks. That's the way I would think if I was a programmer, developer, that type of person. I'd be like, okay, well, the machine comes apart like this, this, and this. So you know that the staff are going to have their hands here, 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 and here. And so let's make it so that those places have some heavy grease. Yeah, I mean, I'm just sitting here. This should all been blown off real easy. But no. Yeah, to stop the peeps from climbing it. There you go. That's using the outside thinking. Nice. Now, I'm not moving. It was moving all on its own there. That was interesting, but hey. We'll work with it. We got it. Yeah, this one's going to take a while, isn't it? Wow. What time is it? 5:03? Okay. I've never done this before, but does anybody know, can I leave the mission and then come back and pick it up later? I don't know if I've done that before. It's been so long. The reason why I say that is because I got to get to the polling stations and that here pretty quick before 6. Nah, don't want to be late for that. Spire ring. Aha, underneath. Gotcha. Underneath the underneath of the underneath, there's dirt. Yeah, yeah. Kids think that way. How can they get themselves in the most amount of trouble? Yeah, you're probably right there, Luke. You're probably right. Now, it would be neat to see more water running down the side of this tent. That would be pretty cool. than maybe accumulating, you know, that type of stuff. Yeah, I hope so. If not, we'll be coming back and doing this. So I think, yeah, we'll pick this up again tomorrow. I'm just having way too much fun with it. But yeah, I got to go get my vote on, folks. No matter where you are in the world, thank you so much for being here. I hope everyone has themselves a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, or good night. Thank you so very much for keeping me company during all this. Yeah, I'm enjoying this game very much. I do, as usual, you know, give you my thoughts and that on the worlds from programming and that, you know, on how I think that things could be done better. Some people say it's griping. I say it's just trying to make the games better. Just pointing out the things that just don't make sense, and hopefully that one day that developers themselves will grow a pair of common senses and start to, you know, making games as close as possible. But otherwise, though, this game is fantastic. I definitely recommend it. If you guys are looking at getting it, take a look in the description down below in the basement there. I got a whole bunch of links and everything else that'll get you to the Steam page, so you can get yourself a copy of this as well. I do not get a kickback from Steam or any other sites, so definitely pay the developers their dues. They did do a lot of hard work on this. They do deserve your purchase if you're interested in it. So until next time, guys, thank you so very much for watching. Have yourself a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys tomorrow, hopefully around 2 o'clock my time, 4 p.m. Eastern time. But until then, don't forget that today, folks, we also had the Simdicate investigations. So does Philip DeGrave, does he actually rob a bank? You'll have to find out. Follow that link that Luke just dropped down. So that's every 3 p.m. Eastern time, every Monday. And then on Fridays, we have our multiplayer mayhem that starts at 8 p.m. with the Simdicate crew as well, which is made up of me, Mike, AOMike83, Bone13, and Deuce MS. We start your weekends off right. And of course, on Saturdays, we do have our podcast that airs at 9 a.m. Eastern time. And just to let you guys know that this Friday night is a special viewing or special multiplayer night. We're going to do a after show for the Welcome Home series. So if you haven't seen that already, like I said, go check out that link that Luke put down there. Watch the Welcome Home series. If you have any questions, hit us up. We'll be live on cam this Friday. So looking forward to seeing everyone then. So until next time, thank you for being here no matter where you are in the world. I hope you have yourself a fantastic time. Hope you get to kick back, relax, unwind, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Later.